Hello everyone, so this is my week 7 video on the federal tactical teams. So I'm going to start off with kind of some things I thought about the training that they mentioned in the beginning, and then I'll kind of move into some more current event stuff. So I thought it was kind of interesting that there was like such a wide range of training like times and their time frames. So, like, they started with some little as a week to start, and then with the other ones, you could have 10 months, and that's just kind of like that. It's kind of odd that you see that kind of wider range with all these different tactical teams, but I think it's understandable, just because I think if you had a more broad range of like a broad training for everyone, I think it would kind of waste time, because people that didn't need a specific like piece of that would be getting it and kind of wasting time there, and kind of time wasted that they could be using to get like more specialized training for what they're actually going to be using it for. So I think it's smart to have that kind of those specifics, so they can kind of get the exact training they need and get into the field as quickly as they can. And then so kind of to move more into the current event stuff, talking about the responses that the teams had for the civil unrest over the summer, and then kind of how they helped out with the pandemic response and a few things there. So first, for the civil unrest, they deployed 16 tactical teams all across the country to different major cities over the summer to assist with the civil unrest. And those teams, their responsibilities included quick response, crowd control, protecting certain facilities such as like the White House and things like that, but even other like government facilities. They were sending out vessels to increase water, like law enforcement presence there, and then also security patrols and things like that. And then I did look around and see if like how it kind of related to Ohio, but none of those teams were actually deployed into Cincinnati, I don't think, or the like the state of Ohio. And then kind of lastly, talking about how they supported the pandemic response. So it was mentioned that they sent the two Navy hospital ships to New York and Los Angeles for assistance there. And then some tactical teams were actually deployed to assist with that as well. So they were sent to aid in security of the ships. So they had extra men available there. And then there was two other specific incidents that they mentioned. There was units that were deployed for perimeter security outside of a military prison where they were having some issues there. And that was at the request of the Department of Health and Human Services. So just have some extra men on board to assist with anything going on there and kind of observing the people. And then lastly, units were deployed to monitor COVID-19 exposed detainees in New York, Buffalo, New York specifically, and kind of like how that was being handled and the kind of the issues that the inmates were presenting there. And then also there was a prison riot in Florida that a quick response team was deployed to assist with there, because inmates were upset with how the COVID response was being handled in the prison. So they were deployed to help there. That's all I have for this week. Thanks.